and welcome to the Change Guru. This is where we talk about all the changes, all the things going on in our lives, and try to figure out ways to make things awesome. Today's vlog is inspired by a lot of the questions and comments that I get from women, and also came to an absolute head the other day when I was having a bite to eat with a colleague of mine. And it is the concept of whether we use age as an excuse, whether we play the age card. Often I get questions about challenges that women are having, then they always include their age at the very beginning. So they'll say something like, I'm having a lot of problems shifting my weight ever since I turned this age. Or ever since I turned this age, I can't get any dates, or something like that. That's age is really connected with the challenge. The other day when I was out having a bite with a colleague, we were waiting for service and the woman said to me, we would get attention right away just because we're older, we're invisible. And I was like, oh, where's the garlic? That is just something I've spoken about in videos before, and often I'm just so adamant about the idea. I don't buy in at all to the concept of feeling invisible as we get older. I think the most important thing is to be visible to ourselves. I don't believe that we need to have outside validation to, feel visible. So when she said that, and I had this reaction, and I was like, wow, that's a really powerful way to look out at the world, because that concept didn't even enter my head. Number one, we hadn't been waiting very long. And number two, the people there were really nice. And number three, they served us about 10 seconds after she said that. And I think that it's hard to be a good server. It's really, really hard to be a good server, and you're not going to be able to get to people all the time. And I realized that I had a choice. I have a choice of blaming my age for something happening to me, or I can just completely forget about that and assume that there's another reason going on. And if I really need something bad enough, I can make a stink and get it. But that idea that it's so easy to go to that place of blaming our age for either being treated a certain way, or because our body does something, or because our relationships go in a certain place, is, I think, very, very harmful. Here's 3 ways that I feel that it's harmful. Number one, it's really harmful, especially for women that don't buy into that, to hear that kind of stuff, because it plants a seed. It especially plants a seed of playing the age card to younger women. And I think once and for all, our age group, if you find yourself in that demographic where this kind of where these kind of statements are bandied about, this is the perfect time to start really challenging that and just really figure out, okay, what is this all about? Are you saying that because you're feeling insecure? Are you saying that because that's it's a funny thing to you? What is the reasons for playing the age card? But especially when it comes to things like our body and what it does in different biological stages. I think our body is really always our friend, and our body gives us messages that it asks us to listen to. I need to be, treated better. I need to be fed. I need to be walked. I need to be, it's like a pet. We are getting these messages, and it's so awesome that we finally get them. And if you want to associate it with a certain age, I guess that's fine. But the problem is that the way that we're associating with age is that it's like a dead end, like we can't move. So my suggestion is, if you're associating whatever is going on for you health-wise or relationship-wise or career-wise with your age, the powerful thing to do is to ask, what else? What else can I do? Where else can I work on? What else is there for me in working with my body, working with relationships, working with career? People are defying all the time the stereotypes that go on with age and in all these categories. So they're quickly being put out to pasture. But it takes us to be the ones to stop with the age thing. And the third thing is to really start having compassion for people that are either feeling so challenged that they have to use the age card, or for the people that you feel are ignoring you. Now, I used to be a cocktail waitress back in the day, like back in the way day, but when I was in college, and I was terrible at it. I was a shocker. I think I only waited tables like 2 or 3 times in my life because I would literally pour drinks on people. I mean, I was awful. So I have a real respect and real regard for anyone who is in the service industry, whether they're waiting tables or dealing with the public in any way, shape, or form. And it is challenging to notice every single person, and it's really easy for customers and clients to think it's all about them. But I just think that a lot of times that people that help us are doing the absolute best they can. If something is really wrong and not working, of course you're going to stick up for yourself and get what you need. But on the other hand, automatically going to it's because I'm this certain age is just, it's just making it all about you, when actually maybe someone just needs a little compassion because they're being challenged in their job. That's the way I took it. So it is a real mindset. It is really about starting to say no to the link between age and our possibilities, and age and the way people see us, and age and the way we see ourselves. It is a real drawing the line in the sand. And some of you are going to be with me, and some of you are going to be against me on this. But all I can say is, for me, feeling like I'm visible wherever I am, especially 100% to myself, and not using my age as an excuse, not playing the age card, makes me feel a million times better than going to this place where age is like this albatross hanging around my neck and dragging me down and keeping me from doing the things I love and enjoying the things I love to do. So I would love to know your thoughts on this. Have I changed your mind at all about playing the age card? I hope so. If not, I'd love to hear your process with it. Share your comments below and let me know what you think. Now, if you like my videos, I would love you to come on over to my website at thechangeguru.net and get on my newsletter. I always give great tips and inspiration that are just for the people in my inner circle. All right, until then, thank you so much for watching. Have a super week, and I'll see you next time.